Stage 1 tanks pressing for flight.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10,
So excited.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Good thing next. Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
America has launched. So rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 seconds into flight, stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
T plus 30 seconds into this historic mission.
Are we going to see go to the outer space?
Falcon 9 and look at them go.
Falcon power telemetry nominal. M1D throttle down.
We're throttling down to get ready for the period of maximum dynamic pressure. We're in the throttle locker. Reports say all systems are go.
Are you excited?
Vehicle supersonic. We've exceeded Mach 1 on the Falcon 9.
M1D throttle up.
We're throttling back up to full power as we're through max Q.
Copy 1 Bravo.
Yeah, best. We heard that 1 Bravo. That's just the second abort zone that they're in. They continue to be on this until the first stage has done its job. They switch over to the second. At this point, Bob and Doug pulling about 2.3 Gs, 2.3 times the Earth's gravity, already moving at over 1,500 miles per hour.
Oh, it looks
We've
like
heard the
it's
call
an
out for
actual
MVAC
flight.
engine shield. That's
Whoa.
getting the MVAC engine ready to light. That'll come at about 2:44 into flight. Right now, everything continuing to look good. Next major event coming up is going to be the triple. We'll have main engine cutoff of the 9 first stage engines, stage separation, and then ignition of the second stage engine to continue to carry astronauts into orbit. Coming up in about 20 seconds.
M1D throttle down.
How does that not overheat?
We heard we're throttling down the Merlin engines on the first stage.
That is wicked.
And we have
That's
Miko.
exciting.
Eco.
Main engine cut off.
Oh, there it goes out.
That's the engine
Falcon 2 off.
dropping to Earth somewhere.
MVAC ignition.
Yikes.
There's a parachute.
Alright, we have stage separation confirmed. The first stage beginning its flight back. The
That's
second
their side
stage
right
being
here.
powered by
Yeah.
that single Merlin 1D vacuum
What a beautiful
engine has
view.
ignited and is now
Ignition signal
carrying
lost.
Bob and Doug
Look out,
into
they're all
orbit.
the way in space.
So they're going
now.
to
See
continue
that?
under the power of this second
Stage
stage,
2
which
propulsion is
Just in
nominal.
3 minutes.
will cut off at SECO,
Amazing.
or second engine cut off at about 8 minutes and 44 seconds into today's flight. So a little over 5 minutes to go still
Is that
on
the
this
parachute?
second stage. You heard the call out to Alpha, so they're now in the longest abort zone that carries them
I
all
think
the way
that's the
from
engine.
North Carolina up the eastern seaboard, almost to Canada. Things looking good though, getting good call outs, nominal propulsion on that second stage. Bob and Doug continuing to make their way into orbit.
Look how fast they're going.
Dragon SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Holy moly.
Well, once you get out of the atmosphere, it doesn't
SpaceX Dragon nominal
really
trajectory.
accelerate.
That's crazy.
Doesn't really. Speed's kind of irrelevant. in
All right,
space.
here in nominal trajectory, so Dragon pointed in the right direction, continuing to make their flight uphill. Heard acquisition of Signal Bermuda, that's one of the other ground stations that they're using to get telemetry and data back from this spacecraft.
Stage 2 propulsion is still nominal.
8,000. 175 kilometers. It's amazing. They're already halfway there, Alex. Right now.
little over 4 minutes, 40 seconds into the flight. Bob and Doug flying at more than 5,600 miles
Dragon
per hour.
SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Already almost 200 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. Nominal
Wow.
trajectory continuing.
Look at that, they traveled 200 miles since they launched.
5 minutes. Sit down. If you want.
And while they continue uphill, looks like we are getting a view of the first stage as well.
Up on your right screen, you can see that first stage with the grid fins deployed. It's making its way back to attempt to land on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You Today. And we're just about a couple minutes away from the entry burn, and that's where 3 of the 9 Merlin engines do ignite to help slow the vehicle down as it re-enters back into the Earth's atmosphere. And then after
So
the
pretty.
entry burn will be the landing burn, which is just a single
Dragon
engine.
SpaceX nominal
Oh,
trajectory.
now look at their speed.
And you heard,
Starting to country.
there's that call out. They are still on a nominal trajectory on Dragon. Still on second stage, and that's that MVAC engine on second stage on your left screen. Again, on your right screen is that first stage booster coming back towards our drone ship.
Wow.
Of Course I Still Love You. We're about a minute away from entry burn.
Why does she keep saying I still love you?
Meanwhile, that second stage continuing to power Dragon into orbit.
Is she one of the people's
And if
people?
you're keeping an eye on that timer, that's going to continue to burn until 8 minutes and 44 seconds into flight. So a little over 2 minutes from now, we'll hear the call out Seco. It'll then be a little
Stage 2
under-
propulsion is still good.
a little over 3 minutes until Dragon physically separates from the second stage of the Falcon 9 after the upper
Dragon
stage gets a
SpaceX
chance.
nominal trajectory.
Dragon tapping, nominal trajectory.
What's Dragon?
Continuing to
The
check
ship,
in
the
with
rocket.
Bob and Doug as they are on a nominal trajectory. Just about 10 seconds away from that first stage. Starting that entry burn on your right screen, we should be able to see that view live.
Stage 1 entry burn started.
And there is that
That's the
entry
thing
burn
that's falling
beginning.
back to Earth.
This burn lasts about 36 seconds long.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
It's crazy.
It's going so fast, but it's heating up a lot.
Are the
Well, that
people
entry
going?
burn continues.
They're
We're
going
just
up.
about a minute
The other
away
thing's
from
going
Seco.
down.
We'll have a number of events all happen in rapid succession. That'll be the second engine cutoff.
Stage 1
We'll be
entry burn
looking
shut
for
down.
that stage 1 landing burn shortly after.
Yeah, actually,
Well, that
just
rocket will
within
land,
a few
huh?
seconds
Mhm.
of each other. It's such a cool view
That
on
must
your
be the
left
Dragon.
screen, seeing Bob and Doug on Dragon. Right now, you can see the displays that they are seeing right now
Terminal
themselves.
guidance.
And back to all set.
That's the Falcon 9. This is Dragon.
We are coming up 25 seconds or so away from Seco, or second engine cutoff.
This is also the point where Bob and Doug are experiencing their highest G-force. We're seeing the counter tick up to right about
Look how fast they're
4.8.
going.
Copy Shannon.
You heard Shannon, so that just means they're in their final abort zones. If they were to abort
25,000
at this point, would either be in abort
kilometers
to orbit
per
or to land off
an
the
hour.
coast of
Can't read
Ireland,
it.
standing by for
Well,
second
okay.
confirmation.
And back to all set. And back shut down. Stage 1 landing alert.
Confirmation of Seco's second engine cutoff.
Now we are waiting for our first stage to make its
Crazy
way
when that
to our
rocket
drone ship. Of
lands.
course, I Still Love You.
Dragon SpaceX nominal orbital insertion.
Launch escape system
Confirmation
is
of
disarmed.
nominal
Dragon
orbital
tapping,
insertion.
nominal
Stage 1
orbital
landing
insertion.
deployed.
That skinny rocket's gonna land.
What you're seeing on your
right over
screen
that
is a live view of our
circle.
drone ship,
Seal? Right on top of
where our
that seal?
first stage will be coming down. Looks like we lost that live view, but we'll wait for confirmation of that landing shortly here.
Whew.
Falcon 9 first stage.
Landed.
Whoa!
And there you can see
Aw.
our
Showed landing.
Falcon 9
They lost their footage right then.
This is the
You believe that?
first
That skinny
Falcon 9
rocket
to
landed.
carry humans to orbit, so very exciting
Wow.
for us.
pretty amazing.
Straight,
and as you can
too.
see on your right screen, Bob and Doug are still making their way to their targeted orbit.
And Wendy, your recovery one.
So exciting today.
And Wendy.
It doesn't stop.
It does not stop.
All right, we did hear again that call out good orbital insertion, so that means Falcon 9 and Dragon right now exactly where they're supposed to be.
And Wendy to FRC and recovery one.
And it's right at about 12 minutes. And Dragon will separate.
A dragon.
Looks like we saw a 0G indicator floating around there. I know Bob and Doug owe us a little bit about
There's no
what
gravity
exactly
up there.
that is that they
It's
brought
so
up
light
with
that
them.
you can't.
He can't grab it.
And before separation, before Dragon initiates separation from the second
Cute.
stage, they
I looked
do
at
make sure to make
Astronauts are tripping out
they
because
do
their hands
ensure
don't
that
weigh
the
anything
vehicle is
now.
not
They're
spinning
just
and
floating
is in
around.
good condition before we separate.
Their seatbelts
That's
are
right,
keeping
the
them from
upper
floating
stage does
away
small
from their
altitude maneuver
panels.
using some cold gas thrusters built into the rocket
So
body
I don't
itself.
need to like right now it.
Exactly. So we do expect that separation to occur in about a minute from now, but they do wait until they have full confirmation that it is ready to separate.
So do they discard the second half? Or does that land too?
Such cool views. I cannot get over this view that we are seeing right now. Bob and Doug on the right screen, inside of Crew Dragon, out in space.
Yeah, already 200 kilometers over planet Earth, or a little over 124 miles, traveling in excess of 2,700 meters, 27,000 meters per second, or about 16,000 miles per hour.
Oh.
So, we're just standing by. That separation event should be